I'm Harish Nachnani from Festo Didactic. Festo Didactic is a part of Festo Group. We are an automation company into industrial pneumatics, process automation, electric drives. An arm of Festo does Festo Didactic. And didactic, incidentally, is a Greek word for learning. We are present since 1965 worldwide, offering learning and training solutions all related to manufacturing. So we have trainings starting from fundamentals, basics, to the very advanced topics of Industry 4.0. So we can have electrical, mechanical, pneumatics, hydraulics, PLC, mechatronics. Now the topic of Industry 4.0, process automation. We have topics covering renewable energies, even to radar systems. So a complete gambit of a training. And what we really believe is a training hands-on on industrial equipment which are indigenized in terms of converted to a didactic environment, in terms of ergonomy, in terms of safety. Yeah? And we always believe the fundamental training is very important. So just to give an example, we talk of robot systems training. You would have seen around the robot systems. But then the fundamental of a robot system, we would say, would be a stepper and a servo motor. So how we can have a stepper servo motor as a solution, as a training environment. Yeah. If you can see minutely how students can program, how a transition can be very smooth on one side, and how certain applications, if you see on the reverse, it would be with a jerk. Yeah. So how we can program a simplistic part. So we have training equipment which are integrated with softwares. So we have a real blended learning to make it very exciting for students on one side, how they can, work with the hardware and software together as it is working on the shop floor. Skills conveyor, it just looks like a conveyor, but what is very interesting is we can cover different learning outcomes out of it. The electrical, mechanical, we can have the example, a different electrical related learnings done out of it. We can attach a PLC to this module and do a learning out of it. It can be hands-on, and then we can have a different connection possibilities given that it can be connected to different external hardwares, and then how we make it interesting. We have also blended it together with our FluidSim software, how we connect a FluidSim software, a digital software, to a hardware. So that's what we bring, a totally different, I would say, outcome-based learning to a different level. So here we start to show you a training on industrial automation. Within industrial automation, say the fundamental of pneumatics. Yeah. So this we have a training board on pneumatics, where we have industrial, for example, a cylinder, how it is controlled onto with the different walls. That we say a basic training, but basic is not, I would say, a basic in a literal sense. This is more standalone pneumatics, what we teach here. Yeah. But now in an era of digitalization, we take it a step further, wherein we have digitization of pneumatics. So Festo brings in a lot of industrial experience to control pneumatics in a digitized form. Yeah. So then we can have, for example, the how much of air consumption or how much is the flow rate or the pressure, how we can take a different data, analyze the data. So we do digitization of pneumatics. So students, when they've learned the pneumatics, they can then do a programming through a PLC. So we take it a step further, pneumatics with electropneumatics and PLC. And once they have done the training on the pneumatic as a concept, we bring them down to our mechatronic stations. In mechatronic stations, we have different, I would say, variants available in terms of training. What we can do is we start with, say Industry 3.0, where you are programming the PLC and taking an output your production. Yeah. So this, what you see, is like a miniature factory. What is available on the shop floor is brought into the training arena. And here we are displaying Industry 4.0 training equipment. So what we are actually having is a production executed through a production order in a software. So we use the MES software, we use RFID technology, we use augmented reality, we use machine-to-machine communication, all such things which make our production Industry 4.0. And for Festo, we can also take it to a level further on Industry 4.0, and to make it very exciting for students is all the software. As I repeatedly mentioned, it's very important that we have the right software tools available blended with the hardware that makes the training exciting for students. And to take the benchmarking of training to a next level, Festo also supports the World Skills Foundation. World Skills is like Olympics for skills. So on one side, it brings a lot of pedagogy for training, which is very exciting for students, which we have seen worldwide. And on the other side, it benchmarks the training on a absolute world skills level, so you know the different countries are participating. I'm just returning from the last world skills competition, and Festo supports 4 trades at world skills. We support mechatronics, we support industry 4.0, we support water technology, which comes under part of process automation, and we also support renewable energy. Yeah? In industry 4.0 and renewable energy, India won the bronze medal. So that was we won 4 medals at the world skills, and 2 were supported by Festo. Okay, yeah? And in the trade of mechatronics and in mechatronics and water technology, we had medal in sort of excellence that way. Yeah? So we support 4 trades, and in all the 4 trades, we could help India to get the medals that way. Yeah? But what we say, medal is one side. We want to excite students and bring them towards technology, and we say skills competition is one of the best pedagogy to do that, which Festo has been doing at World Skills since 1991 as the first global industrial partner of World Skills. And we have been supporting Indian government since they are participating, I guess, from the year 2011. So as Festo, we do all the hardware that you have seen, but behind the hardware is a lot of curriculum, which is very important, the training of trainers, which is very important, and we can have global networking and alignments from the institutes with the training centers, which brings a totally different holistic solution from Festo. Thank you.